biggest threats that we're seeing right now, which would actually be loss scenarios, are going to be ransomware attacks, phishing, social engineering, and then just truly data breach. So phishing is essentially that. It's phishing with a large net. Hackers, or bad actors as we call them, are casting a very large net, and they're not specifically targeting any individual entity or target. It's just low-hanging fruit. As soon as you click, they're in. Spear phishing is more where they're pinpointing you. So there's a reason they want to come after you, and there are specific bad actors that are in that space. And ransomware, the biggest issue we see is, one is the ransom, which is a kind of twofold attack because you have to pay a ransom in crypto, and at the same time, you have to check with the federal government as to who you're paying. And the reason you have to do that is you can't pay for terrorism. And a lot of times, if you're sending money to a terrorist group, that is one of the big issues with the ransomware. After ransomware, another one that we're seeing are just data losses, which is where the bad actors can come in through an open port. And it's, kind of like we talk about, it's an open door or an open window that they find. They don't really care who you are. They're just using these tools, and they're looking for open doors and windows all over the world. And as soon as they find one, they get in, they take your information, and they sell it out on the dark web. Currently, Higginbotham is taking a proactive approach. And through a proactive approach, we are looking for working relationships. And those working relationships are with specialists in the industry that put safeguards in place or the controls that the underwriters are looking for. Their assessment, it works hand in hand with our cyber liability process. So being that they've been through the gamut themselves of cyber insurance, they have seen every question come through. So their cyber assessment is very mirrored to ours. So we are able to use all the information pulled from that to go directly into your underwriting process. If you don't have any of these proactive means, then you're not going to be seen as an insurable entity by the underwriters. And even if you are currently insured and you don't have any of the controls in place, there is a very high chance you're going to be non-renewed. So the more you do on a proactive front, the more you are insurable, and ultimately the better rates. This can be really important because what we're seeing right now, attacks can range anywhere on the back end from $500,000 to several $1 million. These cybersecurity conversations, these proactive controls, this is what we're doing on a daily basis to really get in front of the expanding cyber risk.